Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
We have seen that power is equal to work done upon time, or we can say that it is equal to energy upon time. Now we have studied energy. What is energy? It is the ability of a body to do some work. From this formula, if I cross multiply, I will get energy will be equal to power into time. Now this is quite important. Please try to relate because we will be using it in few numericals. Energy is equal to power into time. Now we know that the SI unit of energy is joule, represented by capital J. Its bigger unit is kilojoule, yet another bigger unit is megajoule. In 1 kilojoule, we know that there are 10 to the power 3 joule. In 1 megajoule, we know that there are 10 to the power 6 joule. Now there is another bigger unit of energy, and that bigger unit we just know it with the name of kilowatt hour, represented by kWh. Right now, this kilowatt hour, some people when they listen they say, sir, kilowatt, it seems like what? Power. Hour is the unit of time. How could possibly it be a unit of energy? Just try to relate this formula. The SI unit of power was watt, multiply by time was second. So we have concluded the SI unit of energy to be joule. These are smaller units, the SI units. But if I take the bigger unit of power, that is kilowatt, and the bigger unit of time, that is hour, now multiplying this, I will get it to be kilowatt hour. This is a bigger unit of energy. Got it? Fine. This kilowatt hour is also termed as commercial unit of energy. Why commercial unit of energy? Because whenever we talk about electrical energy being used for commercial purposes, like in our houses or in factories and industries, then these joule and kilojoule, they are quite smaller unit. So we have seen that the SI unit of energy is joule, whereas the commercial unit of energy is kilowatt hour. And what is the relation between this commercial unit and SI unit? Now this is quite important. The relation between the commercial unit and the SI unit of energy. The commercial unit is 1 kilowatt hour and the SI unit is joule. So what is the relation between them? The relation is that 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. Right? Now this is one marker question as to what is the SI unit of energy, what is the commercial unit of energy, or what is the relation between SI unit and commercial unit of energy. There are times when we are being asked to derive the relation between the commercial unit and SI unit of energy. Now when I am asked about deriving, first of all I need to know that the commercial unit of energy is kilowatt hour and the SI unit of energy is joule. Then I will come to the relation, and the relation is 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. Now where did it come from? Let us see. I will start up with the left hand side. This is 1 kilowatt hour. It can be written as 1 kilowatt for 1 hour. Now I know that in 1 kilowatt there are 1000 watt. Why I have taken lower unit? Because I am just trying to convert it into SI unit form. So I need to take the SI units of power and time. Kilowatt is converted into watt and hour will be converted into the SI unit of time, that is second, and we know that in 1 hour there are 3600 seconds. So just simply multiplying it. Now one more thing, I know that power is mathematically expressed as P is equal to energy upon time. The standard unit was power, has the SI unit of what? Energy, joule, time, second. So rather than this watt, from this particular equation, I can use joule per second also. So replacing watt, I will write 1000 joule per second multiplied by 3600 second. Cancelling this second and second, I am left out with 3600 multiplied by 1000 joule, or simply 36 into, I will take the power of tens by calculating the 0. There are 5 zeros. This is 1 kilowatt hour equal to, right? Sir, you have said 10 to the power 6 or you have said 3.6. Yeah, it is one of the same thing. Let us see how. I can write this thing as 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. How come? Let us see. If I remove this decimal and I'll divide it with 10, one unit will be cancelled and I am left with the same 36 in 10 power 5. Then why we are taking 36 into 10 power 5? We are leaving it and we are taking this just in order to make you remember in the kind of rhyme. Probably you will be able to relate it more when it will be like 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3.6 into 10 to the power 6. 6 and 6, the rhyming seemingly better to learn. So it is one of the same thing. So this is the relationship between the commercial unit and the SI unit of energy. Got it? Now 1 kilowatt hour is also known as 1 unit of electrical energy. It is also equivalent to, or it is also known as 1 unit. Whenever we talk about the electricity bills in our houses, we talk about the electrical energy in terms of units. How many units we have consumed, how many rupees per unit is the charge. So per unit, I mean to say how many kilowatt hour. That is what we are talking about, kilowatt hour, when we are talking about units. Got it? Now there is an electric meter installed in your house. Observe its features closely. Now it will blink, when you will see it in your houses, it will give you various values, the date and then some meter reading and other things also. Now there will be a reading in front of which it will be, for example, 600 to 28 kWh. Now wherever this kWh is written after some unit, this is exactly the electrical energy consumed by you, right? So just do one thing, you just take a look at this particular reading and note it down. Then each day from 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. from morning till evening, take the readings of the meter. Take the meter's reading in the beginning and in the end, in the evening at 6:30, right? This reading will constantly change. This will give you a basic idea as to how many units of electrical energy you are consuming during daytime. And if you take the reading in the morning as well as in the evening at the same time, 6:30 to 6:30, then after evening, if you take the reading in the next morning, you will see how many units are consumed during night time. You can relate and do this activity for about a week. Just tabulate your observations and try to relate an interference from the data as to what exactly is your weekly average normal consumption of electrical energy. And when the electrical energy bill comes to your house, the electricity bill comes to your house, you can correlate and you can compare your observations with the details given in the monthly electricity bill. And accordingly, maybe you can also have a control over the excess usage or the wastage of electrical energy taking place in a house, right? So this is all about our so-called commercial unit of energy and power. Hope you have understood it well. Please try to relate and please try to do the questions.